Hello, we're live. Okay, sorry.
How's it going, everybody?
Gonna get comfy. Cause comfy is fun.
I thought you were gonna say comfy is as comfy does. Cause that's true too.
That is true. I am a person who likes to be comfortable and sleeping, always.
That is true. I also like to sleep, which is something we didn't do last night.
No, Everly was up like
All night.
I think she finally went to bed at like 3:45.
Yeah, it was.
Like she finally fell asleep for the night. Hello, everyone. Okay, so sorry, I'm just gonna try to fix that a little.
There you go.
Bring you a little closer.
Come a little bit closer.
We have not been live for a while. We wanted to come live and share some of the answers to the questions we get asked the most regarding baby Murray number 6. I feel like we missed a chance when we were pregnant with Everly.
A chance?
Yeah, Murray number 5. The Mambo number 5.
Ah, we missed that one. We missed it, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, we missed it.
I know we missed it.
Now we got 6. Dang.
That was
Murray number 5.
Parody.
Okay, anyway, so we wanted to come on. We're a little delirious. Like, I'm tired. I'm ready for a nap. And yeah, answer some questions about this baby because we've gotten lots of this.
Questions and lots of new people joining our channel. So if you're new, say hi and we'll say hi to you if we can.
Look, it's happening again.
What's happening?
Like, I've entered the realm of... Look at me. Can
exhaustion?
you tell? Yes. Okay. You'll see in our next vlog, but today I just hit this like wall of... He was like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know. I just got real tired.
Yeah, I could see it like on her face. I was like,
it's happening. I feel it. Like, I'm okay. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I just want... Okay.
No, we're live now. This can't happen.
I can't fall asleep. I won't fall asleep. This is a narcolepsy. Okay, so we have questions already written down that we're gonna go through and answer, and then we will like look through, and if there's any like extra good questions or questions that aren't already covered on this page, we'll try to get to those, but we will probably try to get through these first. And honestly, most of what you're gonna ask is probably already on here somewhere.
All right, well, let's go ahead.
Starting.
You go for it.
One of the questions we get asked all the time is, did you guys always want a big family? Because obviously, like 6 kids isn't like, that's a big family.
That's a big family. I would never have thought that I would have had that many.
You're a liar.
Except, no, I did say I wanted 5 kids, but I didn't think but when I said that, I had no idea what I was talking about. Like,
yeah,
I know.
we
didn't have 1 kid at the time.
But did you ever think that? We were pregnant with Tyler.
Well, I said 5, but just because we had 5 in my
Tyler.
family, but.
He wanted 5 kids. I wanted to have 1 and adopt 1,
And that was good for you?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that.
Like maybe have 2, a boy and a girl, and adopt another.
Huh.
That was like, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So there's your answer.
He wanted a big family. I was set on like, I mean, it's probably because there were 3 kids in my family, 5 in yours. Like, you know,
So we met in the middle.
Yeah.
Or we just added them.
I think we multiplied. Yeah, added it together. That
funny.
would be 9, and that's...
I know, we're not doing
Okay.
doing that.
Another question we get asked all the time. My eyes feel so tired. Why? Are you planning to have more kids after this? Why is this the question that we are getting asked when I'm pregnant? I will never understand it. I'm pretty sure it was...
That's probably like one of the most...
The video we uploaded the day after Everly was born, like announcing her name, somebody asked...
No, it was a live video.
Yeah.
And they were asking in the live video.
It was a live video.
Are you going to have more?
About her name. They were asking when we were going to have another one or if we were going to have another one. I was like, I gave birth less than a day ago, so don't ask that right now. Anyway, it's cracking me up. It cracks me up. Are we planning to have more? We weren't really planning to have this one.
True story.
I will say physically, like as far as our own biological children, no. I'm planning to not ever have to, I know I might get backlash for this, but for me, the word endure pregnancy comes to mind. For some people, they don't get to experience that, and I am sensitive to that, and I do understand that. Like for some people, it's like, and it is for everybody, it's a huge gift. I'm not at all saying that, but I also don't want to take away from the fact that like it's not easy. For some people, it's very challenging physically, emotionally, mentally. Like I've been exhausted, and so John's been doing so much around the house and with the girls, and like he's exhausted. It's hard. So as far as planning to have more after this, I'm not planning to be pregnant again. This was like confirmation for me. I feel like this was like a hard pregnancy.
The hardest one, yeah.
And I don't know how we would do it or get by or survive like another pregnancy. So that is not to say that we won't adopt or foster children in the future, though. That is something that we both care very much about. And so I don't think that having more of our own kids would shut the door on that. Like God can provide for whatever he favors, and he can provide more and more and more. But I think that we just want to keep our hearts and home open to that. Yeah.
Next.
You want to answer this one?
I don't know what you'd take.
What prenatal vitamins do you take? I get this one mostly in private messages. People ask, what do you take for prenatals? Probably because I'm really known for my like holistic mindset / like organic healthy foods. I feed the kids healthy foods. We try to take good care of our bodies, that kind of thing. I stay away from a lot of like drugs and not, you know, all drugs. Like pharmaceuticals, like we don't have Tylenol in our house. We don't have cough medicine. We don't have any pharmaceuticals even in our house. So like, I think people are interested in that, and they want to know, okay, what's a good quality? I like to research everything. I like to know what I'm taking is the best. Prenatal vitamin, Ningxia Red and Master Formula, and those are both Young Living supplements. I'm not just saying that I take those because I'm a Young Living member and because that's also my job. I am saying it because Young Living started as a supplement company. Their supplements are infused with essential oils, and they are really, really good. Everything's bioavailable, which means your body can take it and use it to the maximum capacity. You're not wasting a bunch of it, unlike going to the store and picking up a prenatal vitamin. Those sometimes are synthetic, made in a laboratory. The vitamins aren't real. Your body doesn't even use it because it doesn't know how to, or doesn't use it efficiently. So having a good bioavailable supplement that comes from whole food sources and organic sources is important to me. Hey buddy, that's an F girl. That is what I take. Master Formula is like, they come in a sachet with all the vitamins for the day in it, and then Ningxia Red.
Look, it's you.
Can you say hi? She will. Say hi. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, that's so exciting.
Say hi.
Here, you want to hold that? Yeah. Okay. That's a good one. John, this next question's for you.
Will I get an epidural? That isn't for me.
No.
Will you get an epidural?
But you could probably answer that one.
No. Danielle's, I think Tyler was the only baby you've had an epidural with, so she's gone natural the last 4 times, and I don't foresee her changing on this one.
Oh, you want?
She wants chapstick.
You want this instead?
So no epidural.
Here you go. Yeah, that. My epidural experience was not the best. I feel like I was the most disconnected. Is it good? You putting it on? Okay. Here, let's put that on there. I was exhausted and I felt really out of control. I think it took longer to recover, it felt like. I had like the chills, like I felt like I had the flu after, like I was just shivering and I could not stop. And then just like achy, you know, and you have a catheter and you can't get up and walk around. Like it was just, yeah, in comparison, having a baby without an epidural, the bond was immediately stronger. I was not out of it. I didn't feel like loopy or like fatigued. I was just like high on happy hormones, and like head over heels in love. And like, you know, I felt like within hours I could get up and go to the bathroom on my own. And like, yeah, it was just a whole different experience like with Elena. And so that was like, that's it, sealed the deal for me pretty much. And then epidural's not an option actually where we're birthing with this baby. I almost pointed at Ev and then I was like, wait, she's already been birthed. It wasn't an option for her either because she was born at home. But with this baby, that's not an option. So I am considering nitrous oxide, which is like a laughing gas basically. And it doesn't really take away the pain, but it kind of just relaxes you. I think my biggest thing in labor is like anxiety and just getting like, not just anxious, like not anxious in a bad way, a negative way, but even excited anxious. And I think sometimes that like holds me back and stalls things out. So I think just having that to be able to like, okay, it basically forces your body to relax. So you'll be like tense and it's like, ah, okay. But you still feel everything. So that's that would be all my.
I'll be taking some of that too.
You pass it back and forth.
Let me get some of that.
Huff, huff, pass. Here, are you going to get a bigger car? We've gotten this question a lot. What are you going to do about your car? And then people are upset for us because I just bought my car. This is my first car that I bought and paid for totally on my own. It's not paid off yet. John.
What?
Are we going to get a bigger car?
I don't know. We want to, but it's just right now. I think we will eventually, but it may not be before the baby's here because I can't even imagine trying to fit that into everything else that we're have going on.
And the car that I want, like I don't just want to get something bigger.
We ain't getting a 15.
I worked really hard to get to a point where I could afford a nice van that I want. It's not brand new and it's not the fanciest thing you could buy, but like I like our van a lot. And I feel like upgrading is gonna cost more anyway because it's a bigger vehicle. At the point we're at now, I'd be like downgrading, you know, like, I don't know. I want to be able to afford the car that we really want, which is a Nissan NV, like somewhat decked out, you know, with like a roof rack and all this stuff so we can take the kids and do stuff. But yeah. It's just not in the cars right now unless Nissan sees this and wants to sponsor us or wants us to make some promotional videos, in which case you guys can feel free to tag them or email this to them and let them know the Murrays need a Nissan. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. No, but we would love to upgrade. It's just not in the budget probably right now.
Right, at the moment, yeah.
So we're gonna squish them all in there.
We got one more seat open.
We have one more seat we could put car seats on. That's Addie.
Yeah,
Addie's awake from her nap.
Upstairs.
Okay, so what will sleeping arrangements be like?
Ooh, I don't know.
Well, right now we're not sleeping at all because of this kid. This not John. That.
No, I sleep great. It's you. It's your fault.
That's so pretty.
And then you won't even take a nap. She took like a 15-minute nap in the car, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm awake."
Yeah, we were running errands this morning.
No.
You want me to hold her? Or do you think Addie's okay?
I think Addie's okay.
Okay. So sleeping arrangements, I'm planning to put like, I think Jude and Adeline in the same room and then have Everly still have her own room. Tyler will have her own room.
Jude and who?
Jude and
Adeline? Oh my lord.
I know.
Let me set a camera up in there. See what's going on in that room.
Those two are crazy.
They're nuts.
But I want one of those IKEA Kura bunk beds for the two of them. And I only say Jude and Addie because I think I want to get it for Addie, and I think Jude will want to sleep in there. You know, like.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I would say Everly and Adeline, but the look on his face, I'm not sure how that would
get any sleep. Well, neither one of them would, because they wake each other up.
Maybe. Anyway, so
We'll
that, and then the baby will sleep with us. We room share / bed share for a while because it's much easier when you're nursing a baby, and because it's much safer to have baby close to you, so you can constantly check on them and make sure, you know, everything's okay and they're breathing and all that stuff. Yeah.
Next question. Do you have names picked out?
We have not even gotten that far yet.
We haven't even thought about it. I mean, we've kind of thought about it. We thought about that we
the
don't
names
have
that
names
we used
picked out.
yeah, and we've thought about names we used to have, but usually it's just like people ask us about names and we're like, huh, we should do that. We probably need a list.
Yeah, we haven't really, because we do want to make that video too.
The name suggestions have been pouring in. Most people are telling us that we should name the baby after them.
Right.
And so that's
Or Turkey is the only other one we really have been
Turkey
considering.
is the one that John wants to go with.
Because the baby should be born around,
A turkey.
you know, early December, maybe even into late November. So that's like that's a good turkey baby. Why are you looking like that?
I guess not everybody eats turkey.
Oh, that's
Some people have ham.
It's okay. I don't want anybody to eat our baby. I just want to name the baby turkey. I ain't talking about eating it. Why are you talking about? You crazy?
Okay, so no, we really haven't thought about that. We need to though, because we're coming down to the wire. We're at 8 weeks. Okay. What are your craziest symptoms? People are always asking like, what kind of symptoms? Like, what's pregnancy like for you?
Gyms. Sorry, Donna said gyms. I agree.
For me, the morning sickness and hyperemesis was bad this time. Early on, it actually ended sooner. I was bracing myself. Usually I'm puking into 26 weeks with all of them. And that's been like that. This time it ended before 20 weeks, but it was so much more intense in that time. Like, but now it's just the fatigue. Like I said, like the random, like I just get hit with this wave of, I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm so tired. I have so much I want to do. Like I feel so bad because with my, you know, my team with Young Living, I'm like, I have so many things I want to share with them and like post and like help people, and I'm like so tired that it's hard to function at all. And this morning he got up with the kids and I was like, all right, I'm gonna come make their lunches. And then I was like, nope, just put Tyler and Elena on the bus and I will make their lunches and drop them off on the way to take you to school, because I was so exhausted.
Yes.
And then, yeah, none of that happened. I made their lunches, but we had to take them to school because they missed the bus. So yeah, the fatigue is insane. I was kind of hoping I'd get that nesting energy.
Still waiting.
I have the nesting desire, okay? I'm like, John, look at the walls. I need to wash them all. We need to repaint the baseboards and the...
And then she's like...
And then I'm too tired to do it.
Just talking about it makes you too tired.
Yeah, no, I seriously, like... Yeah, it's nuts. So we're probably going to need to hire a little bit of help to get some of my punch list done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
These are these the last two, or can you think of any other? Did you see any other good ones?
It's been hard because she just clicked out everything. So
Hey, go.
It says Gonzalez. Hey, okay, it's okay. Me too, let's do these last two.
This is something about what?
No, nothing. She's fine. She was fine. Tip-tap-tapping.
She's trying to watch The Stalker Life.
Yes, she is.
We love them. Okay.
I'll try to get back to it. We can go to these questions and then...
What supplements are you taking while you're pregnant? That was asked. That was one of the first questions.
See, we already answered that.
They are Young Living supplements, and I will be happy. Send me a message or watch this back. to share with you.
Everybody
The main
wants to
two
know
are
these
Ninja
two.
Red.
Everybody wants to know these in the
Master
everybody's been
formula.
asking.
Yep. Okay, so the main two questions that we know everybody's hanging on for.
And everybody's been asking it.
1, are you finding out the baby's gender? I don't know. So originally we were going to. And we were gonna do because Tyler was with us at our anatomy scan. So we were like, don't tell us because she'll just tell everybody. So we were gonna do a 4D ultrasound and find out. But then the hurricane happened. Yeah. Then we had to switch providers. Now I'm trying to fit in a whole pregnancy's worth of appointments to get to know these midwives in 2 months.
A lot of, they wanted to increase the appointments.
Yeah, look at my hair, it's really bad.
Because we haven't been there, so they want us to get to know everybody.
And then with school, oh my goodness, the girls all have field trips this month, whatever. So that's where we're like, are we gonna have time? We really want to do that, and then now I'm like, okay, but do we want to find? We're so close now. We might as well just wait and be surprised, right?
Maybe. I
don't know. So we're kind of up in the air. I think it's really boiled down to we intended to find out, but time has not been on our side. And then part 2 of that question, are you announcing? Everyone wants to know if we're going to tell you guys the baby's gender. That kind of wraps into part 1 with, we can't tell you if we don't know, but if we do find out, are we going to tell you? I mean, we will tell you at some point. We might wait till the baby's old enough to tell you themselves.
Somebody just got hurt. What happened? Alright, I'm coming.
That's Jude.
We got an injury.
Here, let me have her.
Oh, she's just gonna take a tap on that.
Is she gonna break that? Okay. Well. So we will definitely tell you guys at some point. I just don't know, I think our original thought was, oh, let's find out and then let's plan a gender reveal. But it's funny because what's the matter? Even my mom and family and friends are asking us, they're like, what are you having? Do you know? And we're like, no, stop asking. I'm supposed to tell you. So, we don't know if we're finding out. If we do find out, we will tell you probably. But when? I don't know. Before? After? When the baby's 18?
Yeah, I wish I could even tell you, we'll know on this day if we're going to find out, but I don't. It's just too crazy right now.
We're still going to try to do the 4D ultrasound.
Yes.
Do you hope it's a boy? Oh, yeah, we do get asked that a lot.
Yeah, I saw that question come up.
Do you
I said,
hope that it's a boy?
We can end on that.
I feel like yes, but my hopes aren't as high as they were with Ev. With her, I was very hopeful that it was a boy. And I really thought it would be. This time, I think I've kind of given up. Abandoned all hope. Adeline's banging on the door. Oh, it's so nice when the kids are old enough to
Did she just
help.
let her out?
Yeah.
No,
she didn't. Judy, can you let Addie out? When they're old enough to help. I would love to have a son and have that experience. And all my friends have sons.
That's true.
Seriously, okay. One friend has 2 sons. Other friend has 2 sons.
Liz doesn't.
Liz doesn't.
That's the only one.
And Becca has a daughter.
What?
But it's hard to see people have little boys, and I'm like, oh, it does make me really want one. But at this point, also, it would be easier, cheaper, you know, whatever. Just to have a girl. We already know how to handle that. And this relationship right here is the sweetest thing. If you could see the way I was looking at. Come here.
I think I'm just completely used to girls, so
Scoop her up. Scoop her up.
Whenever I see other people with boys, it doesn't even register in my head that oh, that could be me. I could have a son. It's just we just have girls, so it doesn't ever. I don't know.
Yeah. Look at her.
She's crazy.
Here, say hi.
Hi.
Alright, get back to your computer.
Okay, are there any other questions that we could answer real quick before we go? We want to keep this. What inspires you to do so much motivation with YouTube? I don't know. I don't feel like I have any motivation to do much. We're doing what we can. Okay, due date is in December, you guys.
Yes.
What is shipped? What is shipped?
What is shipped?
I don't know.
I'm about to Google that.
We're gonna have to Google that now. Okay.
Alright, let's just say we're gonna go.
We're gonna go.
Home soon,
We got stuff we gotta do before the other girls get home from school. We gotta go let Addie out of her
room. Diaper right here. She's stinking.
Are you stinky?
Yeah, I'm stinky. That's why
we love you guys. I hope that answers some of your questions. No, we don't have names picked out yet. That'll be a video, hopefully. And okay.
All right, guys. Well,
we'll go live again soon just to answer whatever random questions.
Yeah, we'll do a live Q&A where y'all can just ask whatever soon.
All right.
All right. We'll talk to you later, guys. Love ya. Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon.
Yes, indeed. You can click the X.
All right.
Bye. Bye.